War Chief, and welcome to Let's Learn Thursdays. Today, I'm going to show you 3 ways to program drums in Ableton. Let's get to it.
Alright, let's get started. This is 3 ways to program drums in Ableton. The first way is the drum rack, as you see here, and I'm going to solo this and play it for you. You can tell I have an effect on the snare. If you double click the drum rack, you will see that I have 2 samples, a kick and a snare. And on the snare, I have a flanger effect. I just wanted to put the flanger effect to show you how to put effects on your drums in the drum rack. I'll just put a reverb beside this flanger. You just drag whatever effect you want and put it right beside the other effect. And now I'll have a reverb and a flanger on the snare. You can do it the same thing with the kick. I put an EQ right here, and you just type in your MIDI. And if you don't know how to get a MIDI clip for your drum rack, I'll delete this and then highlight as many bars as you need and press Command Shift M, and it'll show up a MIDI track, and then you can type in your drums. It's that easy. Second way is Impulse. Impulse, I'm not gonna lie, I do not use Impulse, and I don't know why. I've just never felt like I wanted to use it. Where Impulse is at is in the instruments right here, instruments, and the drum rack is in the drums, the very first one in drum rack. And all you do is drag them over, but you got to make sure you have a MIDI track. So right click, import MIDI, and then we'll put our Impulse. It's that easy. That's how you import your racks. But Impulse, I have the same beat. Let's play it. Doesn't have that flanger effect on there. So you can, the only reason I don't like Impulse is because if you put effects on Impulse, it will put it on both of the drums, of the kick and snare. So like example, go to audio effect and then go to flanger, and we have an EQ and flanger. It'll affect the kick and the snare. I don't like that. I think I could figure out a way to separate where you can put them in individual racks, but if you know how, it would be awesome if you could tell me in the comments below. Okay, that's Impulse. The third way is my favorite. Third way is audio. This is grouped. These 2 tracks are grouped, and I'll show you how I group them. Say you have an audio track. Say you have 2 audio tracks. So click on one and then press Shift and click on the bottom one, and you'll have them both highlighted, and press Command G. It'll group them together, and then you'll want to rename this. Command R is to rename. You got to highlight it, Command R, and then type in whatever you want. And then do the same thing with the audio. You can name this kick, snare, same thing I did up there. Let me delete this one. And on this one, I have the same samples. I have a flanger on the kick. Let's take that off. And on the snare, I have a reverb. Let's take that off. And let's listen to it. And then the way to get effects on your drums here is just click on the kick. It's that easy. Just drag and drop your effects. There's an overdrive on my kick now, and then on my snare, I will get a let's get a, where is it? Oh, flanger right here. And now let's take a listen. And it's that easy to put effects and program drums. And you can do it. You can make so many beats in audio. I just like how the effects and actually seeing the waveform in the audio form, because it makes me feel more creative. But I'll show you. You can just delete these. You can press Command D to duplicate, and then press Command D, duplicate a couple times, Command D, duplicate the snare, and then I'll cut this off, and then it's that easy. That's my favorite way to program drums. Alright, thank you.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and comment below how you program your drums. Like if you use Ableton, if you use FL, any other DAW, or VST like machine or battery, I would like to know. Put it in the comments below. And that'll be it. And remember, the best way to learn is together. See ya.
Or cheese.